What a great day! Everybody is doing what they're doing while enjoying some sweets, and then it happens. They come to understand that there's nothing left but some Skittles. 3 people versus 1 bag? This is bad.
Hey!
Looks like nobody will get it. Whoa! Our gang's clothes are now Skittles style, aka colorful and bright. And that means they're now ready to get down to it and try foods in all the colors of the rainbow. Let the games begin. Our contestants will be sampling a chili pepper, seaweed salad, and French fries. Fred wants to be the first to meet this challenge. No one's envious of that dish. That's 1 hot pepper. Hang in there, man. Fred looks a bit like a bomb right before it explodes. Advice for those who've bitten into something spicy: don't try and put out the fire in your mouth by drinking water. Milk works 1,000 times better. Next up is seaweed that goes just perfectly with Haley's turtleneck. Her face says that she doesn't much care about that, though. Fun fact, there's more calcium in seaweed than milk can even dream of. Drumroll please for Rachel's plate of French fries. Isn't she the lucky one this round? A couple of fries dipped in ketchup is much more satisfying than stinky seaweed, but not nearly as healthy. Oh well, let's allow Rachel to enjoy the moment. Who knows what she'll get next? Moving on to round 2, while Fred continues to worry about what he had in round 1, chili burns really stay with you. This time the fates have turned on Rachel and she's looking at a nice chunk of broccoli. The tables have turned for Haley too, but the deal has been sweetened for her. Literally. Broccoli, ugh, who even likes that stuff? Although to be fair, this fiber-filled veggie is supposed to be super good for you, so that's something. Rachel's expression tells me that such information won't make it taste any better. Little Miss Sweet Tooth, however, is all smiles, the perfect crunchy reward after her seaweed salad. Fred's dying of anticipation, and now he's regretting brushing to lift that box. Underneath was waiting a lip-puckering lemon. Tough break, man. The face he's making after his first bite of that yellow citrus fruit definitely deserves a like from all of those watching. Go for it. Support our guy.
Hey!
What awaits our contestants this round? Little watermelon candies, an apple, and cheese. Ooh, that's less cheese and more chemical weapon. Good thing videos don't convey smells. Today is just not Fred's day. No getting around that. While our guy gets down to eating that rather large slice of stinky cheese, Haley and Rachel are running out in search of fresh air.
Hey!
Although, look at that! If he just plugs his nose, it seems like that cheese ain't half bad. A little bit of suffering has brought him in reach of a jackpot. Now he gets to enjoy Haley's mini watermelons and Rachel's apple. We'll call this a solo round. It's all you, Fred. And please, don't even think of judging him. Fred earned all these tasty treats. Let's call this the fruit and veggie round. We've got a tomato, some pineapple, and an avocado. Congrats to Fred again. The girls are looking less than pleased with their plates. After a fiery hot chili and moldy cheese, pineapple tastes like the most heavenly thing on earth. But if you think Haley's having a hard time with her tomato, just look at Rachel working on her half an avocado. I'm stumped on this one, to be honest. In my opinion, nothing beats a nice ripe avocado. Clearly, Rachel is of a different mind. They're chock full of good stuff, though. Come on, girls, be happy for Fred. He's the king of pineapple rings at the moment, but that may change. Welcome to the Battle of the Spreads round. On the left, insanely spicy wasabi. In the middle, mustard and jam on the right. Fred, not being one to put off the inevitable, sinks his teeth into his portion right away. Not exactly breakfast material, but all in all, compared to the other things Fred's endured today, this snack just isn't half bad. Rachel goes for her bread with strawberry jam. Isn't that just the happiest expression ever? Lastly, wasabi, which is unlikely to bring a smile to Haley's face. No doubt she's wishing she could switch with either Rachel or Fred, both of whom are laughing at her misery. To top things off, Fred gave Haley a bite of his spicy mustard snack, and that right there is a killer combo. Haley will not look back at this round with fondness at all. Poor girl. We have reached the final hurdle. In front of our trio is celery sticks, pickled baby corn, and one plumped sweet strawberry. As they say, he who laughs last, laughs hardest. And Haley is wrapping things up on a high note. Isn't that just the best when you're landed with something both tasty and healthy? But really, after her mouthful of wasabi mustard, you can't fault her for enjoying that strawberry, nor for rubbing it in to the other two's faces. Fred fulfills the challenge by eating his mini corns on the cob, albeit without any enthusiasm whatsoever. A typical morning starts off a bit different for everyone. Chelsea's focus is education, Zoe's is breakfast, and Jess is still in bed. But soon each of their lives will change beyond recognition. Not fully clear how, but each of them has just chosen their color. And the deed is done. Yellow falls to Zoe as she's just discovered. How weird is this? Is this a trick or something? and Jessica is landed with red. What's going on? Where did all this come from? What's going to happen next, and how will these girls live in a monochrome world? Let's watch. Super need to wash my hair. Only way to start the day. Now to see to these bags under my eyes. What? My hair! What's happened to it? Although, I kinda like it. Jessica couldn't have chosen a better color herself. Such a bright and unforgettable hue suits her perfectly. Not everyone could pull off such a drastic change so easily. True, Jess had no choice in the matter, but she's rocking it all the same. Zoe is in full agreement that Jess's new do is amazing. But how are these girls going to handle living in one color without getting sick of it? Food will be no exception for them either. See? Their lunch choices have been cut down drastically. One has nothing but red options, and the other only yellow. Bring it on, waiter! Yellow pasta is spritzed with some juice from a yellow lemon and garnished with chunks of banana. The size of the pieces depends on the chef's taste and any input you might add in. And now for the red course. Can't forget about drinks. Needless to say, they're red and yellow respectively. Bon appetit! No one is going to be jealous of Jess here. A hot, fiery red pepper is her first dish. No hunk of watermelon or strawberry slices for our girl today, not even a juicy tomato. Maybe because the pepper is as red can get. After that, Zoe has nothing to complain about. Sour pasta is still better than no food at all. You walk in the door, throw your coat down, head to the restroom. But in the mirror, your reflection shows not you, but a monotoned you. What the what? And when your roommate is in the exact same boat as you, albeit a different colored one, things are kicked up another notch. Somehow, the two of you have got to pull it together. You can do it, guys! Chelsea hasn't the slightest what kind of surprise is awaiting her shortly. All in good time, my friends. Just you wait and see. A gift from the color gods for you, Chelsea. A small hint for Chelsea and for any of you that haven't caught on, the majestic green color itself chose Chelsea. And now she is subject to its power. No matter what she may try or think up, there is no resisting its pull or releasing its grasp on her. To be fair, dressing and accessorizing all in one color isn't so bad, as long as it's done with style. But when that particular pigment covers everything around you, your pens, notebooks, and phone, that's already a bit much. And how can you explain the situation to others? Green chose me today and there's nothing I can do? Something tells me that's gonna go over like a ton of bricks. If you'll pardon the expression, why is it that the grass is always greener on the other side? Why can't we be happy or at least make peace with what we have? Keep your hands to yourself, Missy. Zoe's got pineapple and Jess has Skittles and strawberries. Both of their tinted spreads look absolutely amazing. But mine… I've got nothing but disappointment. Seaweed? Come on! This isn't fair. There has to be tasty green food out there. Try and look on the bright side of things, guys. Like how bright and cheerful Zoe's locker is now. That would cheer up just about anyone. Though apparently Zoe isn't over the moon about everything she's finding. But since there's no changing the situation, she'll have to make do and enjoy one of her yellow snacks. Oh, wow. This hoodie could really use a good wash. Yuck. Like now. Oh, I think it's done already. Maybe I'm crazy, but I'm pretty sure this was much more red before I washed it. Oh well. All that's important is that it's clean. And actually, this color is much better on me. We have to have some candy stashed here somewhere. Nothing. Yes! Jackpot! And now you all have 1 minute to gather the candies of your color from the pile. Hooray! Time is ticking. Faster, ladies. You don't want your hue to think you don't love it anymore. That's more like it. Only a few seconds left. Time! Zoe collected the most, and that means she's the winner. Nice going, girl. Only green, red, yellow? How is this even possible? Oh wow, it was all just a moment of magic. None of that actually happened. But maybe it's for the worst that that wasn't what really happened today.